Support from the show comes from Gameplayware. Gameplayware has a wide variety of nerdy and geek-related apparel. Go to www.gameplaywar.bigcartel.com and use the promo code theb&btavern to get free shipping on clothes. Want cool dice sets and other tabletop accessories at a low price? Head on over to darksilverforge.com and use the promo code theb&btavern to get 15% off your purchase. And support from listeners like you. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Baylor and welcome to the B&B Tavern Show, Tavern Talk, where we take people of extraordinary amazingness power and make them make the newest imaginary friends from their minds, taking their talents of wit and storytelling to a new level in the D&D world. My name is Baylor Banis, like I said before, and I have a very special, awesome guest for you guys this week. I am going to let him introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Zach Callison. I do things, including making D&D characters.
Yes! We got Zach on the show, yo! Welcome to the show, Zach.
What's up, what's up?
What's up, what's up? Why don't you tell the good people where, what things you have been in recently and people may know you from?
Cool, yeah. The thing a lot of people know me from is Steven Universe on Cartoon Network. I just did a show for Amazon called Just Add Magic. I played their villain named Chuck. And I'm also a music artist about to drop my debut EP. So got a few things going on.
Nice. When does that come out?
There's no official release date yet, but it's gonna be this year and not towards the end. I'm thinking like late summer, fall-ish.
Awesome. So keep an eye out, and people can buy this on iTunes or.
Yeah, it'll be iTunes iTunes exclusive for a while.
Nice. Be sure to grab that. And is there any other cool things you would like to hint at coming in the future, or is it all NDA?
Yeah, actually, I'm about to launch a YouTube channel for the first time. Awesomeness TV and I have partnered up to make the Zach Callison channel, and that'll be sort of a variety content channel, music stuff, just vlogs of me and my friends doing things, including failing to cook, not actually cooking because we don't know how to do that, as well as a brand new original show project that I'm really getting a big team involved in and making a full production out of. But that is as of yet unannounced.
So NDA a little bit there, but but that's cool. New YouTube channel. How is that? Must be exciting to be able to jump into the YouTube world like the rest of us folks.
Yeah, it's different because a lot of the YouTubers that I know they started on YouTube and then used that to get into the entertainment industry. But I did it the more traditional way and going in the back door almost. It's a different perspective, and I think that we can use that to make the channel something unique. Sort of a behind-the-scenes look, and I'm very into parodying the culture of YouTube, and the sort of where YouTube and YouTubers lie right now. At this current juncture, I think there's so much there to sort of make satire of. So that's one of my goals with the channel.
So we can definitely expect a beautiful gaming review from Zach Callison.
If I was going to review a game, it would be like reviewing like Pong or something, like something completely satirical. Yeah, when I announce the show, there will be some more details on what we're doing with that. But if anybody remembers from social media, my character XYZZ that I do on Snapchat sometimes, like the really like douchey YouTuber guy, that's coming back.
Oh my God, with a bigger budget, so.
With a bigger budget, with longer storylines, better cameras, everything.
Nice. All right, well, speaking of creating things out of your pure imagination, we're here to make a D&D character today. And
Huzzah!
Huzzah! And from what I've been told, this is not your first D&D rodeo, my friend.
I've played a handful of times, mostly with a troll character named Li Fang.
And what was Li Fang?
He was a monk who was illiterate. Gives him too much credit. He was dumbfoundingly stupid. Just just incredibly idiotic, but had the strength of like a freight train, and he didn't really have much control over it. But I would get very lucky with my rolls.
Yeah.
So I was always rolling nat 20s, especially on intelligence and wisdom rolls. So whenever I would do that, he would instantly like summon a hat and monocle, and he would go into some like Sherlock Holmes style rant about how he was going to get out of the next situation. And the DM really let me play around with it, which was fun.
Nice. That's a very cool DM to allow you to play around with that kind of like concept. So
yeah, it was because most of the people in our group, they didn't really want to take any risks or do anything. So Li Fang spiced it up by often like completely derailing the mission by some accident or completely saving the day, but you never knew which one it was going to be.
And I also real coin toss.
Literally. And I had no input on any like of the mission directives at all times because I was too stupid to process it. So while they're trying to figure everything out, I would literally just sit there and observe and like blast non sequiturs from my mouth that had nothing to do with the situation at hand. So
yeah,
I'm thinking something a little less troll this time.
A little more serious, a little more in depth with roleplay. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I dig that. So I'm going to do the best I can to help you create that. I'm going to go through a list of series of personality questions. You know the drill. You get that idea. But in the long story short, was it 5th edition?
I think so. We played a simplified version because everyone was new.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So there is going to be a list of races here that you may or may not recognize. I'm going to run it down like an auctioneer, and then basically whatever name that catches your ear that you don't recognize, but it sounds really cool, happy to explain as much as you need. I'm going to be able to do all the math for you, so you don't have to worry about math at all today. So,
excellent. That's my least favorite part of this game.
You know, it's just, it's like, oh, well, now I'm wearing this, so I have to multiply X plus Z equals Y, but carry the one long division. No.
Yeah, I'll never be a DM for that reason.
Well, it is...
I couldn't. I respect anyone who can.
Well, we salute you right back, Mr. Callison, so we thank you for recognizing the hardness of storytelling, but we do enjoy it. So, if you're ready to go into this, head in first. We're ready to go. Are you ready?
All right. Yes, sir.
All right. So, not to sound like a Pokemon professor, but to start off, are you a boy, a girl, or other?
We'll go with boy.
Go boy. Good old boy.
Thanks, Oak.
You're quite welcome.
Gary, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
That's right. Listen to my poetry every Sunday. It's the worst Oak impression. I'm sorry.
It's better than mine.
It's like my like young man trying to sound like an old man impression. It's like, I need oatmeal. Kind of.
Where's my prune juice, Eileen?
Where's the anti-aging cream? I need to look 95 again.
Augie, are you role-playing again?
No, I just got the shoehorn stuck in the pants again.
What did I tell you about those tabletop games?
Always avoid the ones with the D20s. So I'm going to go ahead and run off the list, and like I said, if you hear something that sounds awesome and don't know it, happy to explain. Ready to go?
Cool. Yeah.
Alright, you could be an Aarakocra, an Ozimar, a Bugbear, a Dragonborn, a Dwarf, an Elf, a Furbolg, a Genocide, a Gnome, a Goblin, a Goliath, a Half-Elf, a Half-Orc, a Halfling, a Hobgoblin, a Human, a Kenku, a Kobold, a Lizard Folk, an Orc, a Tabaxi, Tiefling, Triton, or 1T.
What's a tabaxi?
A Tabaxi is a humanoid cheetah.
Interesting. Okay. What about the first three you said? What are those?
Alright. An Aarakocra is an eagle person, tend to be on the alignment of good. An Ozimar is... I used to remember... Oh, an Ozimar is somebody of sort of more deity descent. They're more pure-hearted people. And then a Bugbear is a... I believe a type of giant.
Arakaka, is that like Arakoa from Warcraft?
I don't know. Probably.
I
Warcraft took a lot of like D&D influence stuff, so
but they're more good alignment, right?
Yes, they tend to they tend to be guardians of God. So they sort of like they have this. The best way to explain it is it's like they're all eagle. They got like an eagle head and everything, and they have wings. But the humanoid arms and whatnot, they have like humanoid arms that are sort of like in the shape of like eagle claws and stuff.
If I were to go for like a neutral evil alignment, what race would you recommend?
A neutral evil alignment. All right, cool. A neutral evil. As far as that goes, there's a lot of range of things you could do. You could be. I'll ask this to make it a lot easier and narrow it down. What kind of size are you looking for? Like, are you looking to be a big guy or a little guy or a medium guy?
Little guy. Let's say little guy.
Little guy. All right, cool. So, a way of going about that would probably be, could be a gnome, a goblin, a half elf. No, I'm sorry, a halfling. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
A kenku, which is a raven person.
Okay.
A naturally short human. And those would probably be your best option as for a little person. Oh, and a dwarf.
Let's do the raven person.
Kenku, alright, cool.
Squawk!
Squawk! They're kind of cool. Like, have you ever seen Transformers with the Shia LaBeouf one?
Yes.
You can be very honest and say no.
No, I have.
Oh, okay.
I'm just interested in what the significance of it is.
Okay, we're about to get. Trust me. Do you know how like Bumblebee would talk through a radio and whatnot?
Yeah.
To formulate sentences. That's sort of how.
I see where you're going with it. They repeat phrases that they've heard.
Yeah, in that exact way to form sentences.
Like actual birds. That's cool. That's really cool.
And they tend to be in the neutral evil alignment, and that is awesome choice. Now, how old is your raven person?
What's their lifespan?
Lifespan tends to be of humans. They usually live a little bit longer though, just by like a few years and such.
Say 25.
25, a good age.
Just old enough to have done some bad things.
Fair enough. How tall is this, or how short is this raven?
What's their average height?
Their average height's about in the range of 4.5 foot or 4 feet even.
He's got a Napoleon complex, so let's say like 3.75.
All right, so that would be, let's see. That would be
3 foot 9 inches.
3 foot 9 inches. All right, thank you. I was totally blanking out on math.
I did have to do math.
Yeah, no! I failed the show! No! I'm so sorry.
It in my contract!
No! I failed. Zach's never gonna come back to this channel again. Sorry, Grace. How much does your raven person weigh? Are they pretty muscly, or are they very sort of slim and sort of elegant and very like...
I think you should be just a little bit portly.
Oh, very. All right, so maybe like a 175 pounds.
Sure.
Let's go with
that. I think I'm gonna do a spellcasting class, so no acrobatics for him.
Oh, all right. Well, we're actually just about to segue into class, so nicely done, sir. All right.
Came prepared.
Yeah, way to go, Zach. Already more prepared than a million other people. We still love you all.
I played far too many video games as a child. I'm very much prepared.
What was your favorite one?
At a certain time, Mass Effect is my favorite series ever. I haven't played the new one though. League of Legends was literally like my main focus in life for like 2.5 years.
Who was your champion?
I was a support main, Leona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a lot of RPGs. I mean, from Fallout to Elder Scrolls to like the Last of Us, Uncharted, those games, Infamous. I was all over the place. I'm a huge Civ 5 player too, just every genre.
You play Civ 5?
Yeah,
I love Civ 5. Oh my gosh, I would kill to play a game with you. Like,
I'm thinking about doing a reunion stream because I have a Twitch that I haven't touched in almost a year.
Right.
I'm thinking about doing a reunion stream soon with League and Civ. So hit me up on Steam.
yes, I want to join that stream.
What difficulty do you play on?
Whatever. I have a weird tactic. I kind of go for the sort of passive route. I play Venice.
Okay, yeah. You for like Diplo Victor usually?
Cultural actually.
Okay, you can do Cultural Venice, yeah. I love tall civs, like Science, Brazil for Culture is probably my favorite civ. Like Greece for Diplomacy, they're a little more aggressive though. But I play on Emperor usually. It's hard for me to win on that difficulty, but King is like a little bit easy, so I'm sort of graduating right now.
Nice. I would love to hop on that, man. I would kill to play a game of Civ. Yes.
It is the greatest.
Please, let me know when you're doing that.
Cool, will do.
This is so awesome. But speaking of different classes, we're not talking about countries, we're talking about actual classes. I'm going to run down a list now. Monk, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Paladin, Rogue, Ranger, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard.
Okay, I want to hear about Wizard, Warlock, Sorcerer, and then there was one before Cleric and Druid that you said.
That's a great question. I said Bard.
Bard, that's the other one.
Bard. Okay, so what would you like to hear specifically about them? Like how they cast, or?
Yeah, like what my moveset would be.
As a bard, you are a musician, obviously, but you cast through your charisma and sometimes singing, or in this case, somebody was a bard with a harmonica dagger, so they stab people while also playing a lovely harmonica tune to use Cloud of Daggers. A lot of it, with a bard, you have a variety of spells. You almost can access the entire spell list, but that's the downside with the bard is you have so much to choose from and like limited options. So it may work out fine. It may be difficult. It all really just depends and falls on you. A druid is, as I like to call them, vegan wizards. They're sort of elemental casters.
Kale class.
Yeah, Kale is Circle of Kale is their subclass. You can choose, or
I was just making a joke about the vegetable. It actually is.
No, it's not. I was totally just I was doing the proper rule of yes and.
Right. Circle of Kale actually sounds like something from a fantasy universe, though.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's this great Tumblr, if you have a chance to check it out. They have some really amazing stuff on there, but there's like a Tumblr called Homebrew D&D, and they make like a bunch of like homemade stuff that fits the like standards and whatnot. But like
that's rad. That's really rad.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody took the time to make a KO class. If they don't, please.
If people can play as like a walking, talking bear, then you can do anything in D&D.
Yeah, they're called lycanthropes.
Have you seen the green text story about Sir Barrington the Bear?
Sir Barrington the Bear? No,
it's a guy who put all of his points into charisma, and basically the D&D sort of let him roll with it, and it really pissed off the rest of the players. But he played as like not like a bear person, just a bear with extremely high charisma. And he would basically charisma check everyone he met into tricking them into thinking he was a human. And then he's at like some banquet for the king, and he's like the honored guest. And there's one guy with a high enough intellect to see that he's not a bear, or that he's actually a bear, not a person. Yeah. And he calls him out on it, and they haul the dude off because he's like, no, that's crazy. That's Sir Barrington. That's our man.
That's our boy.
Yeah. No, that was the story that inspired me to play this game, actually. It's like, if I can do that, I can do anything.
Salute to Sir Barrington.
So I can... Would I just do hand-to-hand fighting as a bard, or would I have, like, actual spells I could cast?
No, you would have, like, you would have the most spells of all the people, because you would be able to access the other casting classes, except for Cleric, because because the thing is that a lot of people don't know is there's different types of casting. Like a divine caster is somebody that casts through a god, or something, and then like there's arcane, which uses the actual elements of the supernatural magic of its own. With this, for example, warlock magic comes from a higher power. A sorcerer magic comes from and a wizard a magic comes from books and learning.
Okay.
So.
And does the bards come from music?
Yeah, they you would play an instrument or sing, depending on what kind of bard you would want to be, and you would just cast it that way. So if you were like, it would give you away a lot in stealth missions if you're trying to pull off stuff, because you have to play really quietly.
So I have a couple theories as to why this might be a good idea. Grace, if we're doing the duo thing, she picked a very stealthy character, so I would make a great distraction. Also, you said these Raven people, they only speak in phrases that they can parrot, that they can repeat.
Yes.
Right? I want to make a Raven person bard character that can only speak in like musical samples.
Hello, my name is GarageBand. Let me play you my magical loops.
Like he has the songs that he plays during combat, but during conversation, like he can only speak in lyrics he's heard before.
Oh my gosh, like the beat, like I don't know. Like if he's in danger, did he like listen to the Bee Gees and like sing the song "Staying Alive"? Like somebody help me.
Yeah, basically.
Somebody help me, yeah.
I was thinking like what was the song? Like "Heartless" by Kanye West. How could you be so heartless? It's like that to like some like disco 70s sample, and then like some 90s hip-hop sample to finish a complete sentence.
Oh my god.
It would really make me have to think about my dialogue choices too. I like that.
Oh man, you if we do a D&D session with this bird, which I really would love to do with you and Grace would love to do that too. We should totally like write down a bunch of lyrics and like sing your heart out, man. Sing your heart out.
I'd totally prep that.
Awesome. We'll talk about so many projects. So would you like to go bard?
Let's do bard. I like that idea.
All right. Bard is. Now, is it College of Lore or College of Valor that you would like to do? Lore is more knowledgeable stuff, so you get a lot more benefits with just kind of role-playing actions. As Valor, you get more benefits when you're fighting.
Let's do the prior with lore, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lore is lore. So
cool.
That's awesome. With that, what made him become a bard? And why is he evil?
I think he has perfect pitch, but he couldn't express it in anything but bird songs, and that really upset him. So he took up the lute.
Bird-related songs?
Well, you know, birds can sing.
Yeah.
But like they can do their songs, but that's all the birds can do that, and he has perfect pitch, and he felt like his talent was being wasted, so he took up a stringed instrument instead.
Oh. So did he play like lute or?
What are the other options?
I'm the kind of DM that's like, you could have a banjo if you wanted.
Are we talking anything?
You know what? As much as it's the world of D&D, man. I'm kind of saying, go with what your heart feels.
Oh man, don't tell me that.
You can do anything that you want.
Am I only allowed to carry one instrument?
Depends on the size.
Okay. I need to think. What
like if you wanted like electric bass or something, I'll say one.
Okay. I'm gonna go for two here. Does the technology matter? Does it need to be?
I mean, magic.
Okay. I think you should have like a magical, like, you know, keyboard of sort. You know, like the kind that they strap around. I'm a piano player, so that's
one of those
fine.
like rock-on synthesizer guitar keyboard things.
Yeah, just a small one, like one of the ones that's about this
like
long.
a cameo.
Like that has like all the sampler buttons. Yeah, the Casio. As well as, it would be really cool if he could have a theremin in some way. Do you know what a theremin is?
Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible. How would like, okay, I understand how you would be able to carry the Casio because you could like put it around him. How would he carry the theremin? Like around.
I was thinking, what if it was like mounted on his shoulders and he would like go? Well, he has wings. Does he have wings or hands?
He has like.
What do they have?
They have like claws. They don't have wings. They just have like raven claws, but they're like 5-fingered.
What if it was on the keyboard? What if it was part of the keyboard? It's just one thing. So he plays it like this, and then like the keyboard goes like this, and then you have
a Callison.
A Callison, yes.
A Callison.
I just invented an instrument for this game.
You invented an instrument that will be lived out by others. I'm so excited to like see hopefully fan art for this. This would be amazing. So is he like? Okay, so but like, there's still the question of like, why is he evil?
That's the part I hadn't gotten to yet. I think he needs to be just exceptionally bitter about something.
My parents wanted me to sing like a real bird, but I couldn't.
I think that was the first part of his development. His parents, he came from a very like closed household. They didn't want him to be a musician at all, but they allowed him to sing bird songs. But then when he was, I'm going to Bard's College, they're like, no, we're disowning you. And then he went to school to pursue his musical dreams and did really well. And wrote all these awesome songs, and then he had them stolen by some arch rival, and now he's on this like mission of vengeance.
Oh my god, I like this. This is the Samurai Jack of bards.
Like somebody else got like really famous off of his music and like stole all his friends in the industry.
Oh man, that's a sad bard life.
He's bitter. He's really bitter.
Oh man, is he also like a bird person or just somebody else?
What are there other kinds of bird people? What was the one we were talking about?
Aarakocra?
If he was an Aarakocra and he's like a light-sided person.
Yeah.
He's like
he's like oh, he's an Aarakocra, he must be good, but then like he has a really dark side. He plagiarized him.
It's like lawful evil or something.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
I like this. This is a quest. And how does so he would do like distractions for Juniper Tillington, which is Grace's character. Okay,
Juniper Tillington, I love that.
Yeah.
I think he would be the like CC and like focus in combat, and she would get in there and come from behind.
Nice. Like while they're playing the theremin, she jumps out and stabs people.
The enemies are like, wait, what is that?
Oh, I've never seen one of these.
I've wanted to play with these my entire life.
Can I give it a try?
I just tried a theremin for the first time. That is the inspiration.
How was that?
It's awesome. You know what? Let's cut the keyboard. Let's just do the theremin.
Just the theremin.
Yeah, it's way cooler.
No, oh man, that actually also it looks really cool because you're like making sounds, but also like it looks like you're casting spells. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the idea of that.
Just like it's kind of like distracting people with like kittens and then killing them. It's just like I always wanted to try this. This is the best. So how strong is this person?
How strong is his enemy?
No, how strong is this? Not the enemy, but your character.
Like physically?
Yeah, like could they lift like 50 pounds?
I think he's pretty weak.
All right.
I think he's just a short, stout, little, frail person.
Fair enough. Is he dexterous?
No.
Do they have good stamina?
Sorta? Not really. I think most of his... He should be more of a glass cannon type.
Fair enough. Is he intelligent?
Yes.
Ooh, he's got his wits about him. Is he wise?
Yeah.
Is he charismatic?
When he needs to be.
Alright, fair enough. And also that's kind of important because you are a bard.
Right. I think he should have a high skill, but he's not particularly charismatic when he doesn't need something from someone.
Right, fair enough. So he's like, you know, he only needs to be a delightful person when he needs to be, and if it benefits him.
Right. If he's just, like, traveling around with the party, he's kind of a grouch.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Now, with a bard, you get... Do you know skills? Did you roll for skills when you were playing the game?
Barely.
Okay, but basically you know the list of skills like perception, deception, athletics, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you get proficiencies. Do you know proficiencies?
Barely.
Which is, like, you get the bonus on top of a bonus when you roll the d20.
Okay.
So, say, for example, you were like, I want to climb this wall. I would say, alright, roll me athletics check. If you're proficient in it, you get a higher bonus when you roll with your d20, which means you're more likely to succeed in that action.
Okay.
So, for example, because of your background, you are proficient in being acrobatic and performing.
Okay.
With this, because you are a bard, this is I'm gonna let you know, very OP. You have 8 other skills you can be proficient in, which is very rare.
Well, alright then.
Yeah, there's a long list, so we're gonna run down this, and you choose 8 that you would like to be proficient in.
Yep.
You can be proficient in animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation, investigation, medicine, nature, perception, persuasion, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, or survival.
Go down slowly and I'll tell you which ones.
Alright. Animal handling. Arcana.
What is Arcana?
Arcana is when you check a device and you sense the Arcana and it's like, I know exactly what this is. This is the orb of blah blah blah.
Let's do that.
Alright. Athletics.
No.
Deception.
No. And through conversation or...
Yeah, being very deceiving.
Yes, very much so.
History.
Yes.
Insight.
Which is...
Reading body language of people. If they go like...
Yeah.
You know, it's like, did you eat the last cookie? And they go like, no. And you make an insight check. You're like, alright, this dude is clearly lying.
Okay, yeah.
Intimidation.
If there's room, come back to that one. Yes.
Intimidating with a theremin. It's the best. Investigation.
Which is...
Okay, so perception.
Like deduction?
Yeah, like it's basically it's sort of like looking around. If you're looking around for a gun and you're looking around for a handprint of a gun, that's investigation. If you're looking,
I'll pass on this one then.
If you're looking for the gun in the room, that's perception.
Okay.
Would you like to be proficient in perception?
Yes on perception.
No on investigation.
Actually, other way around. Birds don't see well.
Well, I mean, it's kind of magic world land, so they kind of can see pretty human well.
It's for RP purposes.
All right, fair enough. He's got little glasses. All right, so investigation.
He should have little monocles.
Medicine?
Bifocals. No.
Like double monocle. He's got like 2 breast pockets and they're like chained to both sides.
Hello. It's me.
I have not heard that song. People keep singing that to me, and then I go like, "What is that song?"
I've only heard it like twice, but I know enough of it to use it as speech for this character. So.
Oh man. Let's see here. Medicine.
No.
Nature.
Nah.
Perception? You said no to that.
We'll come back to that one.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Religion?
How many is that?
You have 2 left.
No on religion.
Okay, sleight of hand.
No.
Stealth.
No.
Survival.
No.
All right.
Let's take intimidation.
All right.
And little bird person. Go down the remaining list like one more time.
Let's see. Animal handling, athletics, medicine, nature, perception, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, or survival.
Let's take stealth.
All right. I'm very stealthy with the theremin. With that, we're gonna go ahead and give you a good old rapier, because they do come with that for bards. That is a natural thing they do get. And with that, we're down to the last question, which is my good friend Zach. It is what is your name?
I didn't give this part any thought.
That's fine. This is where we turn the show into an hour and a half. This is where we rake in the minutes for YouTube algorithm.
Do these guys have surnames? This race? Do they have last names?
It's kind of whatever. It's kind of like humans. They can go by a title. Like, I know. One of our guests, Lizzie Hoff, who's this really cool singer, she came on the show and she made like this really hippie bard and named it. Oh my god, I have to find this for you because it's.
Oh boy.
It is Stella Luana, Stella Luna Rainbow Fish.
I've seen that anime.
It's the best.
Okay, so the first, he's gonna have one of those names that like should be two names, but it's one. So his first name is gonna be Edgar Allan, one word. But I don't want to go with the cliche because he's a Raven, because that's xenophobic. So let's go with
Baltimore, the city where the Ravens are.
His last name is gonna be Munson, and he goes by Munson.
Munson.
Munson. So EDGARALLEN space Munson.
Edgar Allan Munson.
Yes.
I like that. Where's Munson come from? It sounds very like posh.
Okay, so I was like, what? Okay, what like slight joke can I make? It's not really a joke, but what can I take from the theremin choice? And I was like, okay, what words sound like theremin? Thurman. I'm a huge baseball fan. The Yankees used to have a catcher who was very famous called Thurman Munson. So I'll take Munson.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's some like Da Vinci Code shit, man. Oh my
I really
God.
dug deep for this one, man.
Pure passion. Oh.
Can you think of another word that sounds like theremin?
Chairman.
Chairman? Yeah. I could have named him Edgar Allan Mao.
Mao?
Like Chairman Mao. But that...
Stenson?
Paraffin? Like a paraffin wax?
Wax?
Like a skincare treatment?
Theremin. Like, maybe, like, min. What's wrong with min? Tin.
Bin.
Skin.
Edgar Allan Trash.
Trash.
Like trash bin. It's clever.
Oh. I don't know. I kind of was like,
I need to stop laughing.
I'm taking. Hey, I mean, they're funny themselves.
Well, thanks. I'm glad someone thinks so.
Speaking of which, speaking of funny and clever, Zach, do you have a body?
Do I have a body?
Yes.
I like to think so.
Yes. Do you need clothes on said body?
Generally.
Yeah, well, head on over to GameplayWare, wear.bigcartel.com, and enter the promo code B&B Tavern and get free shipping on your clothes. It's a real sponsor. Hashtag real sponsor is real. Please buy.
I gotta admit, that was smooth. Like,
Thank
buttery.
you. Oh, man. You have no idea how much they love how I ask people how they have bodies. They don't think it's creepy at all.
Do you have a body? Do you need clothes? Has anyone ever said, no, I don't need clothes? Because that would sort of throw a wrench on the whole plan.
Yes. One person. I'm looking at you, Marissa Lenti. I don't care if you've been on Fairy Tale.
I just got a text from Grace Rolick.
Oh, hey. Tell Grace hi. What is...
I will. She sent me a picture. I'm looking at it.
Do you...
She sent me a screenshot of Instagram.
Oh, of like food or?
No, it's my comment section. She left a comment in my Instagram, and we had like a small exchange, so she sent a screenshot of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't. What do you do on Instagram? Because I don't get it at all.
I just post like vanity photos of myself doing dumb things and talk to my friends in the comment section occasionally. Same with Twitter, really. And then Twitter, I occasionally put like a blurb of some like dumb thing I'm thinking out there, and then I announce stuff on it.
Nice.
So, but people, I like to just make it me and put my personality out there, and it makes it more fun to interact with people for them.
For sure. It's Twitter's great like that, and I love Twitter. I love Twitter like that because it's easy to interact. What was Grace saying now?
We haven't talked in a while, so
I
still gotta tell her hello.
Yeah, please correspond. Well, I mean, you are a bird, so I'm sure you're used to delivering messages.
Hey,
hey.
why do you think I'm on Twitter so much?
Oh my God! That was slam dunk, slam and a half. You get a clap for that, Zach. All right, with that, how does Edgar Allan Munson sound?
Edgar Allan, I dig it, man. That's me.
But how does he sound? Like, what is his voice? I asked this to voice actors.
Wait, doesn't he only speak in things he's heard? So he has to sort of imitate, right?
Doesn't he have a pitch like a standard voice, or does it actually like change? Like, it could go either way.
If he can do it like a parrot, I would love to have him literally just like, his mouth be like a speaker. So if he's using like a Diana Ross lyric to speak, he sounds like Diana Ross.
Can you sound like Diana Ross?
I can do my best.
I want to hear it right now.
Okay, I can't get that high. Let me try like.
What's a good musician you can do?
Like Paul McCartney. What would be a good like dialogue line from a Beatles song?
Let's see. No, that's a Beach Boy.
That works too.
I was like, wouldn't it be nice?
Oh, I don't know that song. Which one is that?
It's like, wouldn't it be nice if it was over?
I've heard it a couple times. What's some Beatles that would be really good for this? I can't do Lennon really well, but I can try.
We all live in the Yellow Submarine. I don't know.
A what?
We all live in the Yellow Submarine.
Something off.
Oh.
You say you want a revolution, well,
it sounds like with a theremin. It's like, just something like high pitch.
Yeah. This is gonna be a mess if I ever use this character, but I gotta try.
We gotta do it now. Not right now, but like, we gotta do it soon, man. This is gonna be great. With that, Zach Callison, where can people find you on the good social webs?
You can find me on the Twitter at Zach Callison. Instagram, because I'm a bird. Get it? I need to stop. Instagram, Zach Callison. I used to be on Snapchat, but Instagram story is cooler, so I'm doing that now. And then Facebook too, but mostly the first two. And YouTube. By the time this posts, my YouTube channel will be up. Just Zach Callison.
This will be up in like 2 weeks.
Okay, around that time. So yeah, YouTube, Zach Callison, Twitter, Zach Callison, Instagram, Zach Callison. There's a trend here.
Zach Callison. Are you thinking about one day just like making the YouTube like the YouTube user like name that people can search for, like Callison Zach?
That would break the trend. That would hurt.
I don't know. Like I feel like
I prefer my first name to my last name anyway. My last name's like eh. My first name is, at least it starts with a Z, so it's kind of unique.
What's your ZC? I like that. Zach.
Yeah, I'm making.
Cool.
Thank you, man. ZC is like I'm doing a logo right now to
Ooh.
make some initials with those letters.
Nice.
For like a company brand.
Company brand with also clothes.
Actually, yes.
Are you? Well, I assumed as much. Everybody does the good old shirts, selling shirts. Where you could sell your shirt, Shark Robot.
Yeah. Oh, Shark Robot's awesome. I bought stuff at Comic-Con from them.
Oh, they're great.
I have their Charmander Shepherd shirt. But yeah, merch. I definitely want to do merch at some point in the future. But I also am planning on getting into like fashion, and doing collections and such.
Whoa.
At some point, sooner rather than later,
Zach.
hopefully.
Slow down. You gotta drop your sick beats first and cook the greatest meal. Before
With the fire.
Yes. That starts to burn, right? And it starts to sweat. She'll bring that. It's a good song. Anyways, Zach Callison, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Of course, man. It's been fun goofing off.
It's been fun goofing off indeed. And if you like the show, please like, comment, and subscribe. We will not force you to. But if you do, we greatly appreciate the support. Please and thank you. And we will see you guys on next episode. Bye.
See you later. Squawk!
Squawk!
Cool.